Hey guys, Arm&Gun here with the first video of 2020. My resolve is to do more shooting content this year. So let's kick things off with a bang. The Sero GM6 Lynx. Let's shut up and shoot. Oh man, what a beast. Oh, whew, that never gets old. At any rate, if you want to know more about this gun, I have plenty of content out there on it. I've got a full overview, disassembly, reassembly, and another shooting video where I actually do some mag dumps. Seeing as I only give you one shot, let's cue a mag dump now. So that's just some fun content from my first shooting video on this gun, which was a lot of fun to do, and it was pretty well received. So I'm definitely going to be doing more shooting content on this gun, probably once every month or two. So without further ado, let's pop a couple shots off, and then we'll get into this challenge of shooting this thing one-handed, which I can tell you right now, I haven't done it before. You will see me try it first, and it's going to be hopefully a fun and wild ride. Here we go. Oh man, this thing is a piece of artillery. This is ridiculous. This is not a gun, this is a tank. Anyways, all right, let's get into it here. And just real quick before proceeding, I just wanted to kind of throw in an obligatory disclaimer here. It's not really an everyday circumstance where you've got a guy shooting a 50 BMG in someone's backyard, so it's a little unorthodox, but I mean, this is a backyard. It's empty fields for 6 miles, so well outside the range of a 50 BMG shooting at the ground or to target with sufficient backstop. So I am doing that, and if you haven't noticed already, there is a house there. It's unoccupied at this time, and I do have permission to shoot here. Thanks, Mom and Dad, you guys are awesome. But that means it's 100% legal, and I'm exercising as much care and attention as I can given the circumstances. I mean, definitely don't do this at home, but fully kitted out with gear, plate carrier, I'm aware of things such as ricochets and things like that. So I'm exercising as much caution while still trying to exercise enough creative license to do this content. So that's what's going on. That's what I'm doing. So we're gonna get ready to load this thing up, and you might ask me why I have a dude's name written on that round. Yes, it is intended for him, but not in that way. I recently started Patreon. My channel is super new. I've been doing this for 4 months, guys, and honestly, the last month, it's been incredible. I really have to thank you all for everything you've done for me. I had 1.5 million views in December. I went from 2,500 subscribers to over 25,000 in barely over a month, and it's been a wild ride. I love it. It's definitely turned up the heat for me in terms of putting out content, though. I'm definitely doing my darndest to make sure I'm taking on your feedback, which I do appreciate in the comments below. I try and get through as much of it as I can, but sometimes I can't get to it all. And I want to create a platform for people to really get inside my head if they want to, which Patreon seemed to do the trick. And Kyler here was my first patron subscriber. He opted for the level 2. And then I got to thinking I need to do something cool to pay these guys back, because that's really awesome. Incredibly humbled by the support, by the way. Super awesome of you guys, and I love it. At the end of the day, I'm just some guy who loves guns and creating firearms content for the 2A community at large. That's really what I am and what I'm doing here. So we're gonna toss this in here, and holy crap, we're actually gonna do this. All right, so I have nothing to say. This is crazy. Let's do this though. All right, she's loaded. Let's get set up here. And safety is disengaged. Hands off the gun. Holy crap. Woo! Oh, woo! That was a bit of a rush. I only had 1 round in the gun, so she's clear right now, but you can do it. Nick, thanks for the suggestion. That was awesome. I gotta do it one more time though. So, wow. All right, let's load up and do another one. All right, we got another round with another dude's name on it, and my heart is pounding. Let's get this thing going. All right. She is hot. Let's try and do this a little more freehand. Oh. Woo. Well, that was crazy, and so crazy. Possibly one of the craziest things I've ever done, but definitely fun. My heart's still racing here. And that went surprisingly well. So, I mean, on that note, I'm going to happily take more suggestions for more videos. This was a lot of fun. And so, I mean, comments below, hit me up on Instagram. That's literally where the idea for this video came about a month ago. A guy just commented on one of my posts, and that's, you know, we're here today. So thanks a ton for that. I'll throw another string of shots in here real quick. I just want to take a moment to thank all of you guys, viewers, subscribers, supporters, people commenting, leaving feedback in the descriptions or in the comments below. It's been huge. I've only done this for 4 months now, and actually, while I'm at that, I'll share a kind of a humble story on how this channel got started. So August, I got hit with a bit of an unexpected expense, not gun related, and had to raise some cash really quickly. So I decided I was going to sell one of my rare guns. And again, I've wanted to do YouTube for years, but I never had. I've done Instagram for a few years, but just hadn't come up with the right format to deliver stuff for here. So I kind of got my butt in gear and put out a tabletop kind of style video on that gun before I did sell it. But it was a rare gun. There wasn't a lot of content out there for it, so I wanted to do that. And then once I started, it was amazing. I loved doing it, and it was rolling really well. So I just kept plunking out content for a few months, and then lo and behold, end of November, my video on this gun kind of went viral out of nowhere. It had 5,000 views, and all of a sudden it had 20, and then 50, and then 100, and it was blowing my mind. And I'm rambling here. So you know what? Let's cue a word from our sponsors. Pretty much it. I don't have sponsors. But I do have some patrons. In the midst of last month's YouTube kind of going crazy, I kicked off a Patreon account, and lo and behold, when that first email came in from Calibre M, man, my heart just was like, I was so humbled. I was so humbled and really appreciated that someone would support what I'm doing. It was kind of unbelievable. I love creating content. I love doing all of that, but I never really expected, you know, to get support for it. I put the Patreon out there as another platform, people to reach out to me. I was having a hard time keeping up with comments on here, and sometimes on Instagram I get a bit backed up as well. But man, that was amazing. And then a short while later, Jake Weber Armory on Instagram, he signed on too for, you know, level 2 and level 3 subscribers. So I thought, hey, I've got to get back too. So I decided for level 2 plus on my Patreon, I'm going to put your name on a round, and I'm going to put it through a gun, signed as well, and then I'm going to ship these guys these fired shots as my way of thanking them for their support of what I'm doing here. I love it, and I want to keep doing it. I got a ton of cool stuff actually coming in 2020, like tons of cool stuff, and possibly ditching the 5-round mags. That's some cool, exciting stuff coming. Anyways, that's it. That's all I got for you. I'm super grateful. And I've said that a few times already, so we're gonna cut her there. Thanks. Arm&Gun out.